Alright, more Greninja Articuno going first. And we have an Articuno start. The only thing we can start with, so that's what we're playing. Okay, good. Mewtwo EX, so we're actually going against something meta. And I am on an energy disadvantage. That's not fantastic. Okay, I have both my Greninjas now. Articuno's got to face tank some things. We've got to get, it looks like we've got to get a Paralyze maybe here. Let's go ahead and get another basic out. Okay, I can start working on my Greninja at the very least. I feel like it's unwise to put any energy on my Articuno at this point. I'm kind of anticipating a potential Sabrina, so I'm just going to build Froakie. So we can get some Misty Flips. I've got about 7 cards on my deck, so 2 of them are Misty. I'm going to go ahead and Potion so that I can avoid a KO stall out one turn. There's my Misty. I'm going to attempt to use that on my Articuno in the back. If I get lucky. 1. Okay, just 1. But I am going to be able to attack with that Articuno. So we are in a pretty good spot, I think. I'm going to actually shrink my hand size so that a red card is less effective. Hopefully I can get my other Froakie for some Sabrina protection. They're going to build Mewtwo in the back. That's smart. And I no longer have my X speed. Realistically, I think that's okay. Maybe I shouldn't have burned my X speed, but it is what it is at this point. I'm going to go for that Mewtwo and put the energy on Froakie in the back. I have 5 cards and my Greninja, so 1 in 5 to get my Frogadier isn't too bad. Then I have 2 Greninjas, and I'm just wailing on that Mewtwo. Getting a Sabrina here would be pretty good. I do have 2 Sabrinas in there, so I have a number of options available to me. Yeah, Sabrina's great here. I'm gonna go ahead and attack with Articuno. If I can get the Para, that'd be great. 20, 130, 130 down to 70. They might have a Potion. I would anticipate a Potion at this point, to be perfectly honest. So we're gonna see if we can get the Paralyze. We got the Paralyze. We got 1 more turn against this Mewtwo. Try and stall out Mewtwo as much as possible. Got another Misty, might as well. No dice, okay. I'm gonna go ahead and just Water Shuriken this. Now I can KO it with a Water Shuriken next turn. No Paralyze, that's okay. Should have saved my other Potion as well, get out of the 50 range. I do have my other Sabrina, so another Sabrina. Are they gonna retreat? They're gonna X speed and KO my Articuno, I think. Yeah. I don't necessarily have to worry about that for 1 more turn. I'm worried about this Mewtwo though. I'm getting close to being able to just ping for 40 every turn. Sabrina, I don't think I Sabrina yet. I'm gonna hit this. They've used both their potions, so I can slap Mewtwo here. I'm gonna be able to KO this Mewtwo. My guess is they're gonna put their energy on that Mewtwo in the back. I am in some trouble. I can KO this and force their Ralts up front. And buy just a little bit more time, because now their Mewtwo can't attack. And I'm going to be able to KO their Mewtwo next turn. So I managed to navigate that and actually get myself into a victory. It's a retreat and 50 and I win. This deck, man. This deck's actually kind of crazy. This deck's cracked. Oh, I miss Genetic Apex. I miss Genetic Apex so much. Articuno? Okay, we have found another opponent. Will they stick around? We'll find out. I'm going first, and I'm starting with Froakie. I do have 2 Pokeballs, though. And we're going against a Blame deck. Ooh. Ooh. Well, I have all of my basics now. This is fantastic. If I can rip an X-Speed and get an Articuno up front, that would be even more perfect. And I don't get the next speed, but I do have a Frogadier now, and Froakie doesn't go down in 1. I think I build Greninja in this case. They have anything? No, okay. They don't have anything? I'm both my Misties now. Let's play Misty on the Articuno and build that up since it needs 3 energy, no luck. We can try again next turn though. Just build my Frogadier for now. Because I've managed to pull my Greninja. This is a great start. We'll see if I actually do want to potentially sack Greninja. Losing Greninja can be like pretty bad. Hopefully they don't have Rapidash. Do they have Rapidash? No. So I can now... I think what I'm actually going to do is I can now take down Ponyta with my Frogadier. I'm going to go ahead and play Misty out of my hand. Now my hand's empty. Not that that really matters in the Genetic Apex era, but... And now I am going to be able to take out a Ninetales if they show up next turn. If not, then I think we're doing pretty good. Lane is a good matchup for water, I believe. I just realized I've had TCD Pocket sound effects muted this entire time. Whoopsie-daisy. They are going to have a Rapidash available. I am going to be forced to play Greninja out here, but I primarily am just worried about a Ninetales in this matchup. So it's no biggie. Greninja showing up a little bit late, that's okay. And we go in Ice. And do we win? Do we win? I think, yeah, we win. We deal 80. They're gonna use Blame to deal 70. Either they're gonna let me finish off or they're gonna concede here. So let's find out together, shall we? They won't concede, so I'll just end it quickly. What? I love this deck! I love this deck so much! And let's see if we actually have a game. We're playing probably another Mewtwo. Yep, Mewtwo again. Let's see how this game goes. This time I maybe don't have as great of a setup. I have both my Sabrinas though, so I have the power to snipe something in the back. Potentially. Let's see what they do. Do they have anything to play? Tempo Sabrina is free. They didn't put their Pokemon down, so I'm going to be able to play Research here without an issue. I have both my X speeds. I got another Pokeball. This is guaranteed to be a Froakie because I have both my Articunos now. And I can 9 cards left, 1 in 5 to draw my Greninja. Tempo Sabrina, I think, is the way to go if they put something on their bench. Are they trying to play around the Tempo Sabrina? If they are, that's incredible. Or they pulled their other Mewtwo with that Pokeball. Okay, now is when I Tempo Sabrina. Now is when I Tempo Sabrina, yeah. Slow them down a little bit. And then I'm going to be able to go for their Gardevoir next turn. Being able to sack a Froakie here would be nice. Got the X speed. I think I need to go for the Era here. I kinda want my other Froakie. I need like one more turn. I have a potion at least. Yeah, I think you know what I can do actually? I'm gonna Sabrina again, ding Mewtwo and not attack. That way I'm going to be able to build up my Greninja. You have another X speed? You have your other X speed? No! That's fine, that's fine. Greninja is still 2 shots. Mewtwo. Sabrina, my Greninja, no! That's the play. That's the play. I needed my other Froakie. That's unfortunate, but it is what it is. I really need to get the paralysis now. Misty, let's go. Oh many Misties can I get? None. Para? I just need to put 2 Paras. No Para. If I ran Giovanni in this deck, I'd do it right now. Maybe Giovanni instead of XP would be the way to go. That's okay, I still just need 1 Para, because I have my potion, so I can play around Gardevoir, kinda. So I just need this Para to go through, and I need my potion to put in some more for me here. Frogadier, that's not what I need. I need my Froakie. I've played both my Pokeballs. Only 1 research, though. So, can I get the Para? Can I get the Clutch Para? The Clutch Para. Please. Ah! Okay. They can have it. They can have the win. That Sabrina play was excellent. Yeah, they got everything now, and I have nothing. Giovanni, dude, they're like... Screw this Articuno. Bye. It is what it is. GG's. Oh boy, I get to play my favorite Genetic Apex deck against a community event today. I'm so hype. I'm so actually hype. I get to play Greninja Articuno. I loved this deck back in the day, back in the land of Genetic Apex, so I'm very excited. A streamer that I watch, Dr. Greninja, is having a community event today where we're getting to play a bunch of Genetic Apex matches, so it's quite a lot of fun, in my opinion. And I did a couple of streams with this deck way back when. Very, very excited. I love Greninja Articuno to death. We're going to defend my Froakie using an X speed here. I have 2 Sabrinas, so I can tempo my opponent out of the active spot. If they try and put an energy on this and just play a Sabrina, I can also play a Sabrina to target their back. And I really, really like being able to paralyze with Articuno. It's very fun. Yeah, now I can just tempo Sabrina, and they're down 1 energy. Super duper efficient. Don't have my Greninja up yet, don't have any other basics, so I myself can get tempoed. I may even get put to sleep. So we will see. I will have a plan to resolve this. I do get put to sleep. That's okay. I also have a Misty that I will probably play next turn, because this Drowsy is pretty stuck in the active spot. I'm awake. Wonderful. Hopefully I can get my Greninja online soon. Yep, I'm going to be able to get my Greninja online, so I'm going to go ahead and play Misty onto Greninja, hopefully get some energy on that. 1 energy, 2 energy, Greninja is now officially on as well. I'm going to be able to ping this Drowsy next turn and KO it. I may or may not make that play depending on several factors. Dome Fossil? What is the Dome Fossil doing up there? Sleep Pendulum, do I fall asleep? I don't. So I'm guessing I'm gonna KO this with Greninja. They're gonna put the Dome Fossil up, but I'll be able to Sabrina it away and start attacking Hypno immediately. We're gonna play Pokeball. They don't have any other cards. I wonder if they're just running Drowsy. So now we have Greninja, the Water Shuriken, Drowsy to move it out of the way, and then I'm gonna Sabrina, and hopefully I can get a Paralyze on Hypno here. Okay, no, I'm not gonna Sabrina in this case. I guess I'll put the extra energy on Articuno so I can pivot out and maintain that point. Hopefully I can get another basic to avoid Sabrina. We got the Paralyze. Let's go. So rude. This deck is so rude. Oh, I miss playing this deck. Of course, they have Sleep Pendulum, so they can also be rude. They fail their coin flip, though. Rough. Rough. And Scope, they're going to see that I have a Sabrina. Maybe they will use Red Card. They are going to Red Card my Sabrina away. That's okay. That'll give me maybe another basic, access to my professors, both of my professors, and I have my Sabrina back. This might seem unorthodox here, but I'm actually gonna Sabrina their Dome Fossil up front and start going for their Hypno with Water Shuriken. This is just to secure another point pretty much and put energy on my Greninja so I'm able to pivot and they conceded. Oh my gosh. Oh, what a fun deck. Alright, we're going first again. I love this luck. Okay, I have 2 Pokeballs though. I have 2 Pokeballs. Dark deck, am I going against Wheezing Arbok? I am going against Wheezing Arbok, okay. And Wheezing Arbok was a cool card back in the day. Pokeball, Pokeball. Froakie is going to be taking some damage here. Got my other Froakie. Got my Research. I got both Research. I also have Misty. Oh, I got my Articuno. So I can pop an X-Speed. My Greninja's pretty safe. Pretty safe. Wheezing Arbok. What a throwback. What a throwback. They also have all of their draws available pretty much instantaneously. Suffocating Gas from Wheezing. Hopefully I can get an X-Speed here. Tempo Sabrina doesn't get me that much at this moment in time. And both my Sabrinas though. I can X-Speed. So I'm gonna X-Speed into Articuno and now my Froakie is safe. I'm gonna go ahead and also build my Articuno in the back. If I lose my Froakie, it is what it is. Just how things have to go sometimes. I think the optimal Misty play, let's see, I play Misty onto Articuno, potentially I'm able to start attacking, or I can build Articuno, or I have both my Greninjas. I have both of their Weezings. Alright, let's keep building my back in turn. Sabrina would be pretty devastating here. But lots of things are just as they have to be. Wait, is this Wigglytuff EX with Koga Weezing? What a nifty deck! Articuno lives one more turn though. Then I'm gonna have to send something else up front. Ooh, Misty, please save me. I need 1 energy. Can you give me 1? Yes! Ooh, that's actually even better. Hold up. Can I get a Para? I'm going for the risky play. No risky play for me today. I should have retreated. Oh, I should have retreated. It's okay. This Weezing's in danger, though. They're gonna have to play Koga. Where's the Koga? Is there a Koga this turn? Is there a Koga? Show me the Koga. There it is. Are they gonna Koga into their Weezing? Probably. I'm gonna be able to Sabrina and score a point, though. Oh. I'm gonna be able to create some chaos with Sabrina here, actually. Or get their Wigglytuff. I'm not gonna be able to attack next turn, though. Yeah, I should have used Misty to retreat like I originally planned for. Man, I threw the game. That's okay. I needed to retreat with my Misty, so I still have my other Articuno at this point. That way I would have been able to build a Greninja. But I'm still going to be able to ping with Greninja. So I have that going for me at the very least. If they have a Sabrina, I'm toast, but it's just how things have to be at this point in the game. Just attack their Wigglytuff in turn. Yeah, I got greedy with Articuno. Misplays happen. It's okay. Because the Sabrina toasts me here. Sabrina absolutely toasts me here. And they're gonna evolve their other Weezing because why would you? X-Speed, really. They're gonna maintain their win condition, especially because I haven't earned any points yet. So X speed is definitely good. Yeah, my Froakie comes up. I mean, I do have an X speed. Oh, nope, they're just, okay. GG's. They played all of their stuff. Happens. Misplays happen. Going first and playing Articuno. That's all we start with. We do have Misty though, so we can turn one Misty. Turn on Misty? Turn on Misty hype. Turn one Misty hype. Turn one Misty no hype. That's okay, we have our second Articuno at least. Turn one Misty I think is the best optimal play there. Since I can't like do anything with energy, I don't necessarily need my research yet. I now have my Sabrina protection up and ready. Potions get around being KO'd by Mewtwo EX immediately, so it's good. It's good. We're good. Tempo Sabrina or Misty. Misty's funny. Tempo Sabrina wastes an energy and doesn't allow Mewtwo to hit next turn though. I think that's the better play. And then next turn I can research. They have an X speed, it kind of is what it is at that point, but okay, they're gonna elect to just build Mewtwo in the back. I think that's probably the most optimal play for them. The most optimal play for me here is Misty, since I have some time. 2 heads? 2 heads is very good. 2 heads is incredible. Two heads is incredible there. And the para, but we don't need the para. So I have 2 more shots at paralyzing Mewtwo as well. This is excellent. I can also target the Ralts in the back if I get a Sabrina. So I have options here. I do indeed have options. Psychic Sphere, I'm going to be able to potion so that they are forced to KO me using their side drive, potion, and Froakie. I can start building my Greninja, which is great. I'm gonna save that potion. I learned from the previous match that saving my potion generally seems like a good idea. No heads, which is not great, but they don't have their Gardevoir yet. So I think I'm relatively safe. I have Greninja as an option eventually. Potion doesn't necessarily make anything more or less dangerous for them. They are going to be forced to side drive to KO Articuno here. They're going to go for Psychic Sphere though, which is actually fantastic for me. I'm going to have another chance at Paralyze. One other, I think building my Greninja is the better play here actually. I could go for like a sneaky play and X-speed out into Articuno for more HP to force them to KO me that way, but I get the Paralyze, so I think that's just game right there. Because I have Greninja, they use a potion, go up to 70, I KO. So, that is game. GG's, Mewtwo EX. GG's Mewtwo EX. I can't believe this deck. I can't believe this deck, man. One more game for the road. One more game for the road. Articuno tanks. One more for the road. One more for the road. Ooh, I got my frog. Let's go Misty. Let's just turn one Misty. Let's just turn one Misty. It's simple. Simple. I'm just gonna end my turn. The game ends on the spot right there. But let's play it out. Okay, good. They're gonna keep playing out. They're gonna keep playing it out. I wanna see what they're cooking. No, they conceded, no! Alright, so this was my Genetic Apex deck. I ran this constantly during the era of Genetic Apex. I'm kind of sad that I didn't get to verse any Pikachus in this event because I actually have won against them in the past. That being said, the primary strategy is hopefully starting with Articuno is the best start. If you can draw your second Articuno, you have Sabrina bench protection, you draw Froakie, you start building your Greninja, you hopefully draw through all your stuff. Misty for the funny clutch plays, as well as Sabrina just for a bunch of tempo options that can actually win you some games if played correctly. And the paralysis chance can also win you games, and as you can see in this video, I think it actually won me a game. I can't quite remember my records. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. It was really fun getting to play Genetic Apex again. Shout outs to Dr. Greninja for hosting a community day. and I hope to see y'all in the next one.